Alright, hey everybody, good to see ya. How's it going? We're back in House Flipper, you guys. Zasa, good to see you. Thank you for the like, by the way. Can you guys hear me okay? My mic wasn't working a second ago. I had to turn it back on, so hopefully it's not causing a fuss. It don't come in fuzzy or anything. Alright, let's load. There we go. Holy cow. 2 likes. Thank you guys. Perfect. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Sometimes when it just stops working and you turn it back on, it makes my voice sound metallic for some reason. And I am. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for the like also. Alright, so guys, last episode we got a lot done. And to be honest, I'm not sure. Thank you also, I am. Yeah, guys, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that, because it's hard for me to hear unless I just turn up my phone and then you guys start hearing echoes and stuff. So thank you. I appreciate you guys letting me know. Alright, last episode we began our work on the Uber-de-Duber Super-Duper library. We decided to go with red. Kind of thinking about it, I'm going to keep it. Most of these walls will be covered in the bookshelves here, which we crafted last episode. Our little built-ins here. And I think they look pretty okay. I'm fine with the light coming down a little bit. I feel like it gives it some character. What kind of sucks is that you can't, you wouldn't be able to use the pods. Well, actually, we maybe could with the... I had thought about it yesterday, and we could perhaps have used the pod lights that come down a little more. So I was kind of thinking of maybe trying this, just to be sure we like what we see. Because luckily it's just one piece, so I felt like it wasn't the end of the world to try it. Our plan is to take this across the whole wall. The back area, I think I'm just going to do some seating. Seating? God, man. God, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry. Carry the bookshelves across this wall. Across this wall, at least as far as I feel comfortable going to the stairs. We're going to add some additional shelving, maybe scattered in between here with some sitting tables and the like. Pretty much whatever we think looks great. And then we'll reskin the tower, because I'm probably not going to add anything else in here except just making it look better than this cinder block look here. So that is the goal. Oh, and we did do upstairs. Actually, I can look up as well. We did add lights. The ceiling is finished. We added the staircase so we can go up to the 2nd floor. This is the 2nd floor. We did like a little plant zone. We made little seats here so you could come up here and read. The other side is the same thing. Little Egypt corner, because I had no idea what we'd do with this, so we just put the pets here. And then the little seats up here. So we're going with that. It turned out better than I expected. I'm just glad that the railing worked out. It's perfect. I'm glad to be here with you guys. It's my favorite part of the day. Looks good so far. Last time I wasn't here at the... Oh, for the ending of the stream. Good to see it turned out looking good. Gotcha. Yeah, you're... today we might actually finish. My goal is to try to finish this today. And then I guess next episode would be the... I think it's called Double Trouble. Yeah, Double Trouble Property will be our next and final project until the DLC comes out. Although I'm not sure I'll be doing House Flipper tomorrow. I might be doing some walking trade Thursday, Friday. We'll see. Around this time for noon. And then we'll start the new project anew. Maybe Saturday? Depends on if Jawa has his stuff going on, if he wants to try to stream. He's kind of busy with work stuff right now, so it's a little hard for him to commit to that kind of stuff, so Most likely it'll be me, and we will be house flipping. So it's always perfect if we're house flipping, right? Yeah, alright, well let's get to work here. I'm going to try to do the other pods and see if they peek through this. My hope is that yes, they will. And the other ones are these right here. Since they're a teeny bit longer, they might stick through. We'll have to just mess with it. Oh, precise placement, excuse me? What's going on here? Why is it doing this? I'm a little confused. Why doesn't it let me place it evenly on here? Interesting. Okay. Literally gonna kill me that it's off like that, but whatever. Yeah, it doesn't even let me do it here? What? I don't know. I guess it's just the way they are. I don't like that kind of answer, but I suppose. Bear in mind, I never use these pods. If I'm being real with you, I usually do just the flat ones. The more flush kind. Oh no, I need to turn this way. Wasn't quite close enough. No, come on. Good light choices? Okay, yeah. I hope so. I hope so too. I'm so confused. Why is it like not letting me go to the whole edge for? Hold on. Now it's suddenly saying this isn't the back. There we go. I was about to say. Ooh. It's not gonna work. Well, let's see what it... We'll just test it with this one. No, I can't even touch it with this. Only other thing I thought about that we could maybe do... what if we did the plywood? Would the plywood stick to the top of the ceiling? It might. Where is it? There it is. What if you wire it, then put it to the top? Yeah, we could try that too. Okay, it does let me do this, so hold on. My problem is it might not, because I have a feeling that even if I were to, oh, that's so stupid. Okay. Alright, we'll try the other way. That's a good idea. So if we do it like this, as a test. Okay, the lights are on. And then let's just put it up here. I mean... It does still put lights up there mysteriously. It doesn't show the lights though. Is that just like a glitch though? Let's see if it shows it through or not. Like, does it do it every time? I mean, yeah, it does. I don't know, do we like invisible ambient glow light or do we want to see the light? We could also just make it thinner. If I don't know if it lets me do that, though. I think the issue with that is it, I mean, then it's like we might as well. I just like having the thick piece up top, but... I don't know. Then if we're doing that, it's like, we might as well just leave it open face like this, right? I need to sleep again. It's too dark. Even with a flashlight, it's too dark. Oh, excuse me. Sleep? I mean... I guess. I also just realized we should, it won't be the same size, though. I mean, it's not that big of a deal to me that there's a little space there. Alright, well... I mean, like I said, if we're just gonna settle anyway, you might as well just, put it where we want it to be. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of bothers me that they're just up there, but let's build the rest of the inserts and see what happens. Do I want to carry the minis all the way across? Or do we want to make a seat of some kind? We can make like a micro seat here. I might want to make a micro seat. Keeps putting me back to one I don't like. That's kind of about right. Back to the brick. No, I didn't mean to do that. This one. This is actually really annoying. On the other ones, did they stick out like this? Yesterday they were able to be flush, right? Oh no, I guess they did come out a little bit. I was about to say, it's really gonna start changing the game as we're getting into it then. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. That one was flush. So what's going on here? Can I try this again? There. That's so strange, but okay. Very well, then. Game. You win this time. That's so silly. So silly. Okay, we do that. Because this was the only one we had to actually fuse it to the cabinet, so I think this is fine. Alright, we grab this. Fairly certain I can just copy these. We'll make them kind of on the taller side. Really? Okay. It's gonna be like that then. No, this side is slightly bigger. Sorry, hold on. Problem is, it's like it... So our other thing was a little further. Ah, it was. Okay, hold on. I see our issue. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. It's a give and take, guys. Give and take here. And this should be flush with the window. Nice. Alright, now let's try it. May I copy this and put it right here? Ah, perfect. It just makes sense now. This can go up here. Again, for some reason, unevenly, but whatever. I actually hate it. If we're gonna have to deal with this, I feel as if I would probably just, I might just go through the other one. I might just use the other ones, you guys. I dislike that I can't make them even. AKA, if we're gonna do these, I'm gonna get my OG setup. Tried and true. Although there are these as well, actually. Can these be evenly placed? Stop snapping to grid, like for real. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Then it kind of looks like something a little different. And it's not perfectly, you know. Oh boy. Alright. Nice. Let's change these real quick and let's attach them. Those might be like significantly brighter than the other ones. Will this have been a mistake? Who knows? They can't be too bright though. Alright, there we go. How do we feel about those? I kind of like these better. It's decided. And they're even, so I can't even complain. Alright, let's cover these. Although this I might be keeping the other way, though. I'll probably make the shelving here. And we'll just make a little micro seat right here. I think that would look really nice. All of it covered. This one. Alright, and I kind of like that it's all black in the interior, so let's cover this. I don't know, it just feels like it's all a part of the built-in, right? 3 likes, thank you guys. Let's put a bench here. Unfortunately, it'll probably just have to be a build-it bench. I don't think there's anything furniture-wise that would fit in here. Maybe a poof? Wow. Okay. I was not expecting something to just perfectly fit in here. What? Okay, hold on. That was a little too big. Dang, so fancy super poof it is then. In black. And in... Ooh, yes. Quite cozy. And let's go and steal a a pillow from up here, but we'll design it differently. So I do actually really like these pillows. They tuck in so nicely. All the other ones, it always feels like there's a big space behind them, and it looks so weird. So like here, we could just like place a pillow like right here. Or right here. Or both. Ah. It's all coming together. And then we can do this. And what's great is that because it overlaps in all the right places, it won't look like it's outside of the cabinet, because it won't ever be. Never ever will it be oddly placed ever again. It'll just all always make sense all the time. There we are, another built-in, you guys. Holy cow, we're rocking here. Let's, how did I do this last time? So, I only just realized what's going to be a problem with this one is, we wouldn't be able to put anything on the bottom. Actually, no, let's actually fix that issue. I can use the other board here. Hold on. Sometimes I always forget this. Also, thank you again, Pixie, for letting me know how versatile this board is, because it just is. I might be able to lift this up like a smidge, please. There. And we'll just reshape it a little bit. I believe the plywood will let me place stuff on top of it, if I recall. And well, like I said, we'll place it up like a... even with this, so it looks like there's a, underneath there. And then we should be able to edit this to just be like this. Now, let me just test this to be sure I'm correct. I'm pretty sure I am. Elephant. Oh, maybe not. I thought I could, Hey, hold on. I thought I could, it just still counts it as that. I don't know. I kind of like that because it looks like it has a space. Okay, well, it's for decoration purposes. We will be able to put stuff here. Oh boy, maybe we'll hang some plants in the window or something. I think we could make that a thing too. Just so it doesn't seem so lonely in there without stuff on it. I wish you could adjust the thickness of this. Alas, we cannot. So, for show, it'll just have to be this. Let's go back to our scheduled programming here. Oh, no, not that. This one? Alright, we need that board again. Although, did I add some on either side? I did actually. Hold on. I lied. We gotta finish the rest of the outline here. We need this to be here. That's better. Alright. Now we can do this. Let's see if that's right. Luckily, it seems like it let me kind of adjust it anyway, so it works out. Put it in there. think it could go up just a smidge. I just realized it's too long. No, don't do this. Thank you. And a normal shelf. All right. Adjust this. And this. I love how it just works out that it's not peeping through on the other side, so this is great. Everything is working out exactly as planned. Oh, you see that? That's so much better with the space under it. It's probably really shitty to have to clean, but, you know. It is what it is. Let's copy the other dude here. Little fat shelf. And let's actually, do we want to carry this all the way across? I mean, we could. I mean, we should just do exactly like what we wanted, all the way across. How much space did I give? Actually, this is a lot more space than the, this little wedge corner here. We might be able to not have to fuse it together, like the other ones. It'll be a little on the chunky side, but that's okay. Try to make it as even as we can. And then we'll also add, no, I think that's probably what we'll do. I still want to be flush with everything. Right one, there we go. Nice. Okay, that actually worked out better than I was expecting. I wonder if it'll let me fuse it to this wall. Let's try it, will you? Oh boy, it'll let me. It was all meant to be. Oh, and you know what? Well, should we just make a cool light hanging from there, or actually carry the... I kind of want to carry the shelving across. Like I said, just make it all one seamless thing. I realize we have to put the stuff behind that. We will get to that in just a moment. It's actually almost perfect there. So is this one. And this one. Oh yeah, I think we're doing it. Unfortunately, like I said, the way the shelves are, it's going to be kind of hard to stack stuff on here, but I'm pretty sure the game is going to kind of act crazy anyway, so I take no offense to any of it. Well, let this fit here. That's kind of insane, actually. You're telling me it just all magically fits. I'm starting to get a bit concerned that this is working out too well. Like, even if we wanted to leave that red, we could. That's how absolutely well planned this is. Let's maybe delete this. All right, grab this. Alright, put this there. Do we want to seal off this area? Because if we just leave it open, instead of putting the shelves on top, we could get away with putting, this on here. And actually, we could almost do, we could almost make this like the, design there, too. With a little light there. Will we make it a dangly light instead? I think we do. Okay. Now we just have to carry this to the other side. I feel comfortable getting rid of all this, and we can kind of plan the middle shelving. It won't be nearly as tall and elegant as this, unless we actually put a cement surround, which isn't end of the world if we did that. Oh yes, look at it. It's looking awesome. And drink some more water here. Thing is, we don't want to impede stuff too much. So maybe the shelves we do are shorter. Could be an option too. Alright. So it'll be another weird and tight placement here. Where we will have to fuse everything together. Yeah, like I might have to purposely make a space again. Oh, maybe it won't let me. We'll have to do like what we did from the top and go to the bottom. Okay. Oh, okay. We can do that. Oh, let's grab this. I'm so glad we got this figured out. No joke. Sorry, that's a little too much there. Before it freaks out too much, let's add our things here. There we go. It's just breaking down on the inside. It's okay. It'll be fine. It will be just fine. Another kind of weird placement here. Oh, I forgot about this. Alright, and hopefully I can just copy the other shelf. We'll need to adjust this. I think we did have to actually fuse it into the other one. Okay. Hey, ShadowX Gaming, welcome in. How's it going? We are live, yes. Live and, making shelf inserts right now. I'm very proud of them. It's actually working out way better than I was expecting. Far exceeding my own expectations here. Alright, next stop is this row. Let's go. Maybe almost perfect placement there. A little more over. Unfortunately, there is a way we have to do this here. Luckily not too hard to readjust if we have to. I think I can scoot these out a little bit more. Just a little bit. Yeah. I think that'll do. Oh, no, please, right there. Nice. Make sure it's all the way in the back there. I actually dislike how it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. All the way up. Cover it up. Four likes, thank you guys. There it is. All right. And let's, oh, I will still have to make this. The side seems way wider than the other side. Yeah, it is slightly different. Or it would match. Why is this being so strange? Match? No, it's still space. I don't know. What's up with that? Ah, whatever. It's fine. Plyboard piece. Nope. There we go. And that's actually almost perfect. And then let's copy this. Yeah, it's still just, for some reason, just slightly off on this side. I don't get it. Does not want to match. Alright, handle this. Although I just realized I actually can't see all the way under there, but it probably, it's just low enough that you can't tell that it's unchanged under there. We'll readjust in a second. Add the lights. Add the background. Keep hitting the wrong thing. Okay, I was about to say, that's not correct. There we go. And this one will be this side. Oh, I hate the duplicate, how you can't have it just be what you want it to be here. Actually, that's pretty good, actually. Okay. Next. No, we're all out. Oh boy, please crouch. And we're gonna make another seat across this, which means we Okay, yeah, I was about to say, we kept that painted, so let's leave it alone. The exterior of these is going to be the, cool wood here. We will still, however, make this part, like the shelving here. Because once we connect to the other side, then it just looks really good. I feel like it was just pure luck that this fit last time, so let's maybe snug this in where we want it. Because the other stuff has to fit. I fear that these windows are not all evenly spaced as, our other ones, which it looks like it's not. But we also know we're getting close to this, so maybe we might have to just settle for... I don't know. We could also put a table there, but I wanted it to be all the way across. Let's try it. What could happen? It's gonna overlap? Is that what you're telling me? What's stopping me from putting this against the wall? Oh no. So we will have to do like custom here, which is fine. I figured that would be the case. 'Cause as long as the back wall is exposed, we can still put the other shelves in there. Let's take this guy. I need to be flush with this still. I think that's correct. Put it all the way to here. I still want the other space, so I'm going to use the board. We need proper spacing here. Hey, Reality. I can hear you without turning my volume up to 100. Oh yes, the upgrades, dude. Congrats again on the new laptop, dude. Does that look pretty even? I think it does. I think that's good. Alright, let's change this. How's it going, Reality? Oh, you're back on the old one. Figured out the issue? What were you having problems with? Let's snag this. Alright, and I will just copy this so it's the same color, but I think we just do something like this. And make it kind of match across here. Unfortunately, I don't really have a great reference except what's across. That's pretty close. Maybe slightly taller. Oh, I just realized, though, we should probably be making that bottom one, the regular board if we're gonna settle for that. I just only realized that. We should just have made them... okay. My bad, guys. This is what I get for getting ahead of myself here. Let me just, if we are gonna have this anyway, then let's just, oh. I need the shorter one. Let me put it where I want. There we go, because then we can actually put stuff on the shelves, so... my bad, hold on. Let's, get rid of these then. Nice. One of them might not be aligned. Oh, no, yeah. Unfortunately, the edge pieces that we're looking at here, these ones, they're like slightly bigger than the rest, and it's because we had to actually fuse part of this paneling over this to make it fit flush to the wall. This side, we kind of had to do the same thing. So some parts of it are going to be just really, like, tight, and some aren't, you know? But I was originally thinking about just a big block like this on the bottom, but if the whole thing isn't like that, then I'm not going to bother, you know? Also, 5 likes, thank you guys. And now, because I can't fit the 1 cabinets in here, we will have to just make an actual custom, like, big old custom shelf here. And I might make a little separator. We'll see. Trying to make it as even as I can. Pretty good going, though. I just woke up, so nothing has happened except me trying to work while sleepy. Gotcha. Not too bad. I'm in this position now where the DLC isn't out for this house stuff yet. I was hoping it would be out, well, sooner than I imagine it's going to be released, so now I'm kind of in this position where after I do this house, we only have 1 other house left, and then I have nothing for House Flipper 2 stuff. I suppose I could work in Sandbox and make our own house or something like that. I know everyone's been kind of wanting me to do that. I'm not sure if I'm mentally prepared to do that. It's actually pretty close. Slightly down. It looks so strange. I am definitely going to have to add a, in-between spot or something. That would be an experience, but you'd get better with practice. True. I'd have to start with, like, I don't know, I'm gonna make like a shack or something, to be honest with you, because I still kind of have problems working with the, what's it called? The, what am I thinking about here? Oh, the roof? How you put the roofs together and stuff like that. That's all still kind of crazy. But I know I've become more skilled with all this other stuff, so I mean, I might be doing that. Hey, DJ Salsa, how's it going? This is still the Victorian, but we're on our last parts for the house. We are in the library, so I'm making the built-ins right now. We did the upper half and made our walk path up here. Made staircase here. Here's upstairs. So you come up here and bring a little book and sit and read. Sitting area up here. And now we're working on the downstairs, so yeah. And this is how far we've gotten with this. Trying to mimic this on the other side. Got back from Puerto Rico? Nice. For a vacation? Nice that you could be able to get away. Hopefully it was fun. There we go. We will make the extension there, and I think I want to add one more bookshelf I might leave that as one big old bookshelf. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it would, so... it was more of a church retreat. Oh, retreat, celebrating 100 years. Well, nonetheless, I mean, I'm glad you got to go and hang out and see probably all your favorite folks and stuff. Oh, I'm not sure why it's doing that. I don't want to fuse with that. I think it'll look fine like this. It is a very big milestone, yeah. 100 years. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then let's copy this. And then we'll copy probably this one. I gotta move this closer. We might need to sleep again. It's getting dark in here. Excuse me, I meant to do this. Still leaves kind of a bit of a space. Alright, and then we need this. For this. Oh, let me move this real quick again. It's a curse. We need the ladder, but we also, it's gonna have to be on the edge here. No. Okay, we might have to stretch this a little bit. Because I want it to be able to cover this. So let's actually just go all the way down. It's gonna look a little funky, but that's okay. It's gonna look fat and chunky on the end. Actually, if we were gonna do that anyway, hold on. Just like before, we'll scoot this over a little bit then. If that's what it's gonna force me to do. And let's make this a little wider. Then we should be able to copy this, probably to fit on this side. Nearly perfect. It being like a smidge bigger is fine. Or just one size too big, I guess. Okay, hold on. I knew that there was going to be some kind of problem with this. Doesn't surprise me one bit, actually. I knew that the rest of this was going a little too perfect for this build. That's pretty close. We have a bunch in Massachusetts, New York, Chicago, but our main branch headquarters is Puerto Rico. We also have a nursing home. Yeah, big community for sure. Reality, yeah. It's nice that you guys have a nursing center as well. That way, you know, people of their faith can have like a nice place to be able to be, you know? There. Oh. Okay, the lights finally came on. Also 5 likes, thank you guys. We need to make this our little fancy end here. There. The interior of that will be fine. Oh. Did I do these windows? I did. Let me do this one. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Copy these. That little edge is out too far. Uh-oh, did I make this too big? I maybe did. That's fine. So hold on, wait. Wait a second. It'll just have to work. You know, somewhere, somehow, someone is going to run into that with their toe or hip to be cursing. Oh yeah, the extension. Yeah, luckily this is a fairly easy fix. And actually this is perfect because seeing it like this tells me exactly where I need to go, minus this one here. So hold on, let's see if we can fix this real quick. The issue is once it's too tall, it's like, really hard to see. There, it needs to be like this. Here. There. Okay. And then this one would be readjusted. See, and then it still fits perfect. So, I had that out too far. Nice. Alright. Okay. Let's copy... well, actually, no. Let's just build our last part of this. There. And then copy this. I'm not even sure if having it there is going to be too crazy of a problem, but... I mean, the other side looks fine, so... The cupboard near the stairs... More, I can't imagine them running into a full set. Yeah, no. I think this is plenty of space. You can walk up and down this. At least I feel like it is. There's plenty of space. Hey, Wade. Thank you for the like. How's it going? The library is librarying, you guys. We decided to go above that. I wonder, should we just do only this wall side with the pattern? Would that be too much? Let's just see what it looks like real quick. I think we still have paint. Because then it kind of matches the other side there. I think we do that. Easy. You're a lady, though. Ladies don't run into things less or more often. You know what? A good indicator will be if Jawa says something. If I show him this and he says something, I might consider changing it, but... Beautiful day in paradise, says Wade. Oh yeah, I think that was a great choice doing that. Oh yes. Alright, we're keeping it. So now there's like a design element on this side and this side. Let's update this though, real quick. Boom. Alright. We still have to fill these with books. I think that's what's going to take us the longest time in this, is doing all that. I actually really don't need this. Well, no. Actually, this is probably our closest bed right now. Ceiling and other stuff we've already done. Do I need that for in here? We kind of already mess with this too. Alright, well, I think it's safe to get rid of at least these for now. I'll need the brick. I think I'm gonna do brick in here. Potentially this. Let's keep these, because I might have to make some more, Jaywaw's rant? Oh my gosh. You know how he is. No, Jaywa. You're good. Why aren't you up here talking that shit then? Come on. Yeah, I'm saying your name. Who else would I be talking to? Talking to everybody. Huh? From last night. Yeah. All I know is I was laughing pretty hard. None of your business, Jaywa. Huh? He's trying to make me say which one of you guys said that, and I'm not gonna tell him. Oh my goodness. I thought one of these were longer than the other one. Oh, you know, we did smaller ones, huh? Let's find the big ones. So not this, but these. Alright, I think we have some kind of something on the outskirts here. Obvi not as tall. But if we set up a, like, really thin wall and then back-to-back some bookshelves going across this, and then we have a big old table you can sit at, maybe two? Some other seats, perhaps? Because then you're not really interrupted when you come in here. You can still see, like, oh, it's nice, you know? Question is, actually, no, let's set up the table first, and then we will set up the, adjacent shelves. I don't want to build all that stuff and realize the table's not going to fit. Honestly, probably like something like this. Unfortunately, this whole room isn't exactly, like, even, so... Put like this, maybe? Chairs? I'm happy I got Buster, too. Thank you for pointing that out for me, Wade. I would have just kept on going. And, didn't realize I had the option, you know? Or I would have kept thinking I had to be friends with them, you know? Cushy chairs. Cushy chairs. Ah, we should go redder. Because why have uncomfortable chairs, you know? A nice nestled-in spot where people can just read. Maybe do some kind of researching. Alright, and then what we'll also do is, Alright, now that we have kind of this in here, I know it's forgot. We should have set this up a little better here. Hold on. We can fix this. Oh, let me place this. That's a little better. All right. Scooch these in a little bit. Although, should we just do one set of a table and then we have sofas here? Actually, maybe we do that instead. Sofa, sofa, sofa. We didn't get to put this up there. Question is, will that look funky? We could add the wall behind it, then add the books around it. I think we'll mess with it. Let's try it. Okay, so if we did this, so what I'm thinking is if we add this here and we use like the Funko brick to make a wall behind it, then we can put shelves lined up against it, like from the back without it being like a pass through. So like this. And then it'll be kind of nestled in and we can add a big rug and something else here. In fact, we could actually almost bring this back in a little more tighten it here. Add some other chairs. I think we could do that. The fact that I can't just line it up with this is disgusting. And for some reason just keeps switching me back to what's it called, and I absolutely hate it. It is something like this. We gotta build the wall though. Let's see what this looks like with this. The Funko brick. It's really gonna be uneven. Well, I guess that's pretty close. Out a little bit is fine. Then we do it like this. We can always readjust this, but just something like this. Oh, out a little bit, please. Like maybe right here. Because then these can be used all the way across if we want, and we could just make other shelves on this side and the other side. I think the only thing that's a little bit sad about that is we can't decorate the wall. We could have stuff hanging and dangling over the edge, like plants up top of these. I gotta see what this looks like here. We did save this. You could also just make it a fancier wall on this side, and then black on the other side. And then we make these black here. Quite possibly. Just do 2 and 2. Oh, and you know what? When you first come in, we'll make like a longer, shorter bookshelf across the front of this as like an entry. Have a couple chairs here. Maybe some more plants over here. And then when you walk in, you still see like these here. But as you get in more, you see all this, right? I think this is it. And I can copy and paste this, which is great. Please just stay like that. Oh, we'll have to line this up though. This is gonna be a problem. Is this actually almost perfect? I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked. This is almost even here. I think this needs to be, well... Okay, it needs to be scooted over just a smidge. Is this my dream house? Yeah. Me and Jay, well, in the game, we moved into this one. It's not the exact layout. I'd probably prefer, like, a single-story house, but, I mean, if I were to, like, have unfathomable amount of money and anything at my disposal, then yeah, I'd probably make this way. Like a super library like this. Oh my goodness. I'd be able to definitely get back into reading if we did something like this, you know? Yeah, I think that's pretty close. I'm just trying to make it, like, lengthwise as long as it could be here. And then if we grab this... I need to read a book on how to build a library. To be real, I don't know either. We're just winging it. We are just winging this library situation right now. Honestly, no joke. I'm gonna do it like this, and then we will just adjust it how we want. So, like, see, then it's lined up, and then we will just do this. Fortunately, I don't know if these are gonna fit in here, though. I maybe need to make it a little bit longer, but that's okay. Can I put this here? No? Yes? We're gonna have so many books we'll have to put in here. It's gonna be ridiculous. Long houses are nice. Only issue is if the house is long, there's no yard. Yeah. I mean, ideally, I mean, this mansion is on a lot of land, considering this game. Like, you have a lot of space. But if I were to have, like, a dream scenario, I would... Ideally, I'd like to have, like, an acre or more. You know, just enough for Jaywa to make his orchard, but then, you know, like, something you could build a decent house on with a good porch, or a place for the dogs to run around, you know? I feel like that would be paradise in and of itself, just to be able to see the dogs running out and doing what they want to do. Especially Morty, you know, smelling around. I can just imagine him, like, smelling for wildlife and stuff like that. Like, he loves squirrels and things like that, and we don't have squirrels, you know? 7 likes, thank you guys. Breaks over back to the grind. Oh, gotcha. I was so confused when you said that. I'm like, wait, what do you mean, Wade? Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you later. For what? For what being a joke reality? I mean, right now in our backyard, our backyard is our whole, like, plot that our house is on right now isn't even, like, anywhere near an acre. They pack all our houses here really close together, and he has like 30 or 40 in-ground trees just packed together in our backyard. So if Jaywa had an acre, he could make like a crazy orchard with that. He absolutely could. I think it's gonna be like right here. Not even close. Oh, needing to read a book. I mean, I said this last stream that I would love to be able to get back into reading again. It's just I feel like I've been so like stressed with like my old job used to be and stuff like that. I never could really sit and enjoy a book really anymore. Even like right now, like I'm so concentrated on other stuff, like it's hard for me to do it, you know? It is hard for me to get into reading. Like, I wish I could. There was a time when I would stay up all night to read books and stuff, and that just... my brain doesn't function that way anymore. Quite literally broken. You know, I just realized, I think the only thing I want to do here is, we'll have to make this a little bit longer, but I might make an edge on these. Like, this side is almost perfect. I think I just need to scoot this over a little bit, and then we can, build an edge there. And by edge, I mean we're going to use this. Yeah, it's just... I know. This is so incredibly sad now that I'm saying it out loud, but I genuinely loved reading. And that's all but changed. It just, it's hard for me to get into it again, you know? I feel like a lot of adults are like that, as far as, like, you just get so caught up with work or other things, and then you try to get back into, like, a hobby or something else, and then it's like it's pulling teeth. It's, like, impossible to try to get back into stuff again. I feel like it's similar with, like, people that have kids, or they decide to commit to their career more than other stuff, and... it's just one of those things. I don't blame them for it. I hate that it makes that look partially tiny, but I guess. But I guess, like, this is better than nothing. So then when you see this, it's like it's one complete shelf, but then you go and it's like not, you know? Oh, I forgot that space there. Alright, let's add one on this. Then I feel like this could be more finished looking. Let's see if I can make this a little smaller. Or even like college. Like, you get caught up with college stuff, too. You know? Get caught up in your studies or doing something else, and then that's it. You don't have time to do anything else. This one I might have to, well, I guess that's fine. This does not have to be perfect. Then you still can't really see the edge, you know? They forgot how to do the hobby. Exactly. I mean, really very similar to taking a test, right? Like, something bad happens at your, you know, family things happen, work shit happens, and then you get home, you can't even, like, sit down and watch TV. Those kind of days, you know? So, like, just to imagine trying to do that to get back into a book or something is, like, it feels really daunting. Boom. Library. We'll get a center table. I think I'm going to add plants. We are going to do the, at hip level, some kind of, I don't know, some kind of, shelving would look really cool to kind of break up the space here. Like I said, the only thing is, will it let me put something on top of this without it being a, issue? No? Well, the top of this, like I said, we could still put a plant to dangle over. Maybe just do something like that. Just realized that's needs to be done up here. Ooh, and I can actually grab the interior here, too. Did I not make this as tall as the other ones? Oh, I didn't push it as far back. I see. Okay, hold on. We'll fix that. Once I get this done, we will fix that. Thank you, Zasa. There are people that these days often do their hobbies on the train and such. Seeing book readers and tailors. Yeah, people that knit and all kinds of stuff. I'm happy for them. I'm glad they can fit it into, like, their life stuff. Plants, I'm good. That will be a Jawa's passion project, is the plants. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Because here's the thing, I know that that helps him with his, like, stress and handling everything, you know? I just want us all to find some kind of a happy medium there. I want everyone to be able to find that. Okay, those are flush. So I think the only one that's kind of off, that's not perfectly matched, is this one. Is the other side like that? No, so it's just these. So how can I fix this? Well, actually, we could just... But then I'm fusing it to this. There has to be something I'm missing here. Can I make this a little smaller? Okay, we do that. And then can I move this in a little bit? Oh, but then it... Get up here? Let me readjust this again. Interesting. So how did this work for the other ones then? If I do this and then move this whole thing over, like, a little bit, will this now be fixed? Really? Okay. Please stay. Okay, and then can I now fix this one?
Look at these guys just laughing at me.
What?
Show Jawa all the stairs. Did reality confirm that that was their account? That we weren't being played? How crazy would it be if someone came in here while reality was like busy and then just impersonated her with a different account for like a solid month? Because they just knew, they just paid attention to like all our community posts and everything. Wouldn't that be wild?
That would be insane, but I don't think that was the case.
I imagine not, but it would be funny if reality's like, what are you talking about? I've been gone for a week. That would be funny. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, show me all the stairs. Talk about brute. You know, I don't mind stairs as long as the master is on the ground floor.
No. Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna see if you notice anything, okay?
You know what? Actually, yeah. Let me rephrase that. Well, no, yeah, I want master on the ground floor.
Okay, we're just in a library right now. Which, by the way, what do you think?
Beautiful.
I have little seats up here.
Yeah. Studies show your brain processes you reading books differently than you reading books on a tablet. So for some reason, it's more beneficial to read books, you know, actual books than it is.
The master's not in the tower.
Sure. Let's see. Long houses are nice. Only issue is the house is long and there's no yard. And the reality says, at this point, I debate if it's a joke or not. What's the debate?
About Wade trying to figure out getting into books again. Where he says, I need to read a book on how to build a library.
Oh my goodness.
Hey Jordan, how's it going? Thank you for the like, by the way.
Wait,
hold on. What game is this about? This is just a building game. You still have like quest houses where you like meet clients and build like houses that they want and stuff like that. And then once you help the client, you get the house to be able to flip it yourself. So we're on that portion of the game where we get to just flip the houses we do for the quests, and you can do whatever you want with them. You don't have someone telling you how to do it. You can just make it yourself.
Well, hey, reality. Let's see. What game is... Okay, that's what you're doing. All right, cool. Well,
Okay.
I'm going to get back to it.
No, stop. You're not even paying attention. Ready? I'm going to show you, and you got to tell me what you see wrong or if you see anything wrong with what I did, okay? You ready? See all that? This is the upper area, right?
Okay.
Go down here. And then there's this area.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about this? There, I did all the built-ins. Look, see?
Mm-hmm.
I added little seats here. I did ones on this side.
I feel like in the sitting area, I'd want my back to be to like the books, not a wooden wall, but I guess I can live with that.
Well, no, it's a wall because on the other side, because if I add 2 rows of books, it's going to be too much, I think. Because
here's my only, not complaining, here's my only thought. When I'm sitting in the middle part, I can't see all the books around me. Like when you're in a library, you feel like you're surrounded by books. But in that middle section, because you have that like nook-like experience, it almost feels like you're not. At least in those 2 middle chairs. But if you go forward...
Right, but that's where the space is. So you're still surrounded by the books, or you bring stuff to like study or do what you want to do here.
No, I see what you're saying.
And then
it's definitely different.
And then I'm going to add like a waist height with a separation, like a walk path, like micro shelves right here. So that when you come in, you still see like the built-ins and everything right here.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It just throws me off.
Well, for this, because of this, what this wall's made of, I can't actually hang anything on this. I'm going to like make plants go over it and, you know, make it nice looking.
Yeah, no idea about the Mummy movie. And then I can't hear the music, so I guess the music's good. And then
the music in this used to be the Scooby-Doo quest house. So here, Jay, we're gonna live with this for the rest of our life theme song. Are you ready for it? That's like the internal monologue music you're gonna be hearing forever.
So almost like something out of oh my gosh, Jack Skellington, Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's Halloweeny because it's Scooby-Doo themed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the music in this one too, Jordan. And the Mummy movie, I heard they're bringing the original cast back. And I saw rumors that Henry Cavill was going to be the villain. I don't know if that's accurate or not, though. Yeah, I was going to put plants and have dangly bits coming over this, so it feels less like...
cool. No, I like it.
You know?
I like it. You just gotta be careful with, like, real plants because of, like, humidity and stuff like that, right? Or no? Like,
this is our, like, rich house. We don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah. What the way it'll start is we'll put in we can only put books on the shelves that we've read.
Why
So
not?
someone in the family has to read a book in order to add it to the shelf. So then the library becomes a living memory and representation of all the books you've read.
Yeah, but you should also have a to be read pile because there's always
No,
one.
no, the to be read pile just sits on that table until you read it, and then it gets placed on the shelf.
I don't
think
know.
that'd be
I'm
awesome.
gonna put books in here, but
No, I know. I'm just saying that'd be the theme, because then you'd slowly over your lifetime fill up your library, and then your kids, you have a kids book section where your kids could literally go and say, "You see all these shelves? I filled them."
True. I can see that.
Like, that'd be so cool. Veronica? Sounds familiar. Perfect for JWoww's lurking. Say what?
I don't know who that is.
Is that from Scooby-Doo?
No.
Sounds like someone from Scooby-Doo. Sounds like an old school. Alright, I gotta go. But yeah, appreciate you. See you guys.
All right, JWoww's heading out. We got some cozy stuff going on. I'm going to add rugs going up this, I think. Speaking of which, these are actually probably almost the perfect length for down here. We can readjust it. There, and then that actually almost matches perfectly, so we just gotta do it on this side. Smidge more? Nice. And I know we don't have any other lights yet. I gotta work on that. We're probably going to put, I really wish you could... I actually really wish you could do what I'm thinking about doing here, but you can't put lights on these. They don't let you hang the lights on this element, which is so annoying. There is a Veronica and Scooby-Doo for the Hex Girls? Really? I don't remember. I don't recall. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. I'm gonna try it one more time. If I use this, can you hang stuff on this? Nope. That's annoying. Alright, well, then I guess we will have some kind of a pillar here, because that's the only way I can put a light here that makes sense. I'm pretty sure I can hang lights on pillars. I think. I hope. Wow. It has to be the other one. Betty, Veronica are an Archie. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Yes. It'll have to be this one. Why does this game do this? Oh. Hey. So now I feel as if I gotta rethink this. Well, no, I guess we could just have lamps. Interior lamps. I'm not mad about that. Let's decide on this middle part here, and then I think we can start filling this up with books, and, keep on keeping on here. Let's grab little edge tables here. Wade is back again. Okay, we got this. Let's warm these up a smidge. I don't mind them being gray, and let's do this. And then we will add the other little lamp lights on this. I don't know, I just like the way these look. These feel like these belong in a library. Copy the color to there. And then I think it'll actually say, oh, it isn't connected. That's fine. Cool. Veronica is in Scooby-Doo DC the comic. Okay. I'm only familiar with the show. I've never read any kind of comic book for Scooby-Doo. At least none that I can really recall. One of these I thought I could actually just place on top of here. Can we not? I think we learned that last time that we actually can't, that we actually can't do that. Let's start building plants here. Don't. Just let me grab this. The fact that we can let that barely hang there is kind of crazy. We'll have to do something like this probably. Give me the longest one. Perfect. We gotta readjust this too. Nice. We'll have it share space with this. And I'd probably just do something like that and distribute plants around because unfortunately, I can't hang anything on these walls. So that is the curse to be had with this, but that pot's huge. Actually, I'd be kind of okay with this one too. I'm glad it lets me climb up here, though. Get the other guy here. Can I actually have, there's not really much choices for this. Another light would be one in that style, but with stained glass instead of fabric. Funny that you say that. I actually have a light similar to what you're talking about, and it was my grandmother's light. And it goes with what they call like a toucan light. Like look up like toucan light, like 1930s, 1940s-ish. And it's like an all metal like base lamp, a taller lamp, and the top of it looks like a toucan at the top, just shaped in metal. And then it has the base that holds the plant. The smaller version of that is like stained glass, like what you're talking about. Oh, yes. Stained glass. Alright, and then if we do this, what else could we put on top of here? Don't want to do too much, but I guess we could change the color of this, actually. We You just do straight up a metal pot. That would look cool. Decided. Look at it. It's so shiny. I think I'm gonna... Actually, I'll just put that over there too. Why not? Maybe we just do multiple big pots like this. Booberty doober shiny pot. Yeah, it's really cool. I'll have to try to take an actual photo of it. If you can, Reality, remind me at the end of the stream. I'll try to take a picture of the actual tall lamp so you see what I'm talking about. At least the top part, like, it's silhouette and it's, like, empty. Like, it has, like, empty space in the middle. Just, it's super cool. It is very cool. That way you guys can, like, actually see it, you know? Actually, maybe we should just have all... Maybe not all the same. Like, do, like, something like this. And then we will add, I guess we could just use the regular stone ones here. The mini that we just had. Where is that at? This guy. I do like the way this guy looks. We are absolutely not standing on top of the light like this. You guys are not seeing it like that at all. I promise. Can I get an even smaller version of this? I can. If we do something like this, like in a 3Z, and then let's put, do this one. Because one of these is, like, crazy long. Do that. I think it's this one. One of these has the orchids. Here we go. The orchid in this one. And then we can put a little baby one in this one. I don't even know. Like a little baby guy like this. This looks silly, but it's adorable. Hey, DJ. How's it going? We'll stick with something like that. I wish you could change these to a darker color. I want more vining stuff that's darker. We could also place some statues up here. I just don't know what kind of statues I'd want, you know? I might steal a couple of these. Do more orchids. I like the orchids. I enjoy the orchids. We could also do some, like, really funky ones, like this. Alright. I'm thinking that's quite fine there. Coffee table. How big is this one again? Although, I guess that could work too. This one could work as well. Maybe do this one. I never get to use this one because it's actually a gigantic, like, piece of furniture here. What happened, DJ? Hopefully you're okay. Okay. I think we're good. Let's put this in the hallway if I'm going to make this smaller shelf real quick. Like I said, just 2, like, waist-high bookshelves. That'll still have a space where you can walk in, but you have, like, back-to-back bookshelves on here, too. You gotta be able to fit as much as you can. My issue is that they don't have a short bookshelf. I mean, they do, but this isn't, like, what I want, though. I want it to match our other shelves we've got. Oh, what were they saying, DJ? Also could make the vines dark to match the wood. So I can't. They only come in this or lighter. I can't make them darker. I wish I could. It only comes in 2 types of that plant. Oh, so we will just have to settle with that. But I guess it's better than nothing. Otherwise I feel like these walls are too naked. It'll just have to work. To make this other thing work, though, we will need to, unfortunately, we will have to actually build a real wall here to put the other bookshelves here. Honestly, I think like this high. Let's try like this. Thank you, reality. Wait, how many did I make this? Shoot. 8? Okay. Oh, up, up, up. I'll probably have to shorten these, but that's fine. Let's utilize, oh, actually, before we do this, let's just play it smart here and cover this whole thing. In case for any reason it doesn't let me attach it from the back, it's like, shows a little space where it's gross. We don't want that. Alright, now when we walk in, does this look like pretty... Okay, not like that, it doesn't. Unfortunately, this whole thing is just really crooked. This whole area is crooked. That could work. So at least it's kind of even with the door. And then we'll get rid of the edge on this one, because on that side it doesn't so much matter. Okay, Funko brick time. This one. Thank you for working so well. I think this will be fine. Even if it means we can't put a lot of stuff on the shelf, I think this will work. Attached. We're probably gonna find out soon that this is not even. I mean, it looks pretty even. Maybe this one's over a little more. I don't know. We're gonna do this. And I'm gonna use... Oh, that's if it lets me. They're saying negative things, that she is problematic and dumb even though she is part of the FBI and is an analyst. Right. Like, do these people understand that she is realistic about certain things and not Like, well, yeah, they're trying to make her OP like Leon. Is that what you mean? I think I understand what you mean. I know this looks crazy, guys, but we're gonna fix this. I promise. I want to be able to put stuff on top of this. Alright, we are gonna have to reshape this. Let's do this real quick. Please work. Okay. Okay, we might have to scoot this over. Nice. Alright, look, it's all fixed. Like nothing happened. Absolutely nothing went wrong there. It's fine, guys. We're good. Alright, this one is kind of a problem, so I might need to, Alright, let's see if that fixes itself. Nope, 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 like this. Yes. Kind of similar situation, like that. Scoot it over, change this. And then we add this. And then I was gonna add the edges with the paneling here. I think that would look really cool. I mean, I haven't, like, played the game or know enough DJ, but do they at least give her, like, some kind of weapons training, or is she just absolutely inept? Because I feel like in the FBI, like, you still have to train and know how to, like, kind of handle yourself, even if you're not actually in direct combat all the time. Did I really just do that? Are we, like, for real right now? Like, if that's the case, like, if she, like, doesn't have any idea what she's doing, then maybe I could kind of see it. But, like, if she still, like, kind of holds her own, even if it's not, like, crazy, like, powerful and OP, then it's, like, you know, it should be fine. Alright, we shouldn't need any of these anymore. At least, I hope not. But see, then we got like little mini shelves, and we'll put some shelves there. Plants in the corner. In fact, you could almost put like a little chair if you really wanted to. Maybe? People being jealous again. I think that's something which occurs a lot for social media nowadays. Yeah. Excuse me, I agree. God. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. No, I agree with what you're saying. It just sucks that that's kind of what it is. I mean, we can't be saying the game is too realistic. You're literally fighting like a zombie virus, you know? But I guess, like, from like an FBI standard, yeah, I don't know. I guess I could see where they might be kind of maybe upset about it, but let's do something like that. This should fit. Okay, I was about to say, this should be, like, quite literally perfect in here. Man, the fact that we built these and didn't have as much of a problem as I was expecting is great. We'll have to readjust these, but that's fine. Alright, let's make these flush if we can. Or at least as close as we can. Can it let me adjust the size for these as well? Nope. We should have just done everything from the get-go. I'm a fool. Alright. And we should be able to do this. And then this. Alright, and then I'm going to just copy these little lights here. So we could actually place one on each of these, since we carried the shelf all the way over. See, this is what I wish we could have done with the other shelves, but just the way, like, it has to go, it doesn't quite work out that way. But yeah, guys, here it is. We got a library. I know it's not exactly even, but it is an uneven room. As you can tell by our center windows, I wasn't gonna be able to scoot that stuff over because it's by the brick, so it'll just have to be kind of slightly off kilter here. But I think this looks great. I wasn't expecting it to turn out quite like it did. I think it looks really, really good. Actually, having a chair back there I'm fine with. Let's copy this to here, though. We'll make the ones upstairs yellow, down here, opposites. Nice and toasty in here. Maybe copy this one here. And last thing I thought about that would probably work for what we're trying to do, we could probably carry these down here. And potentially on this one too, because I do like these lights a lot. Alright. I think it's plenty lit in here. I thought I'd have to add something here, but with the over the bookshelf lights, I think that gives it plenty of light. I'm going to pause in here for a bit, and we're going to cover the tower, so at least we get that done. And then we'll come back in here and finish off the stream filling this up with books. I'll probably still need this for the books, so let's leave it right here. I wish you could make your own, like, really cool shelf, you know? That would be really neat. Or have a nice little library step up. I know there is one, but it's not nearly as cool as a slide one or something. Actually, where is that at? I think it's under the Vinci or whatever it is. Hold on. We'll find it. There, this one. Valenti step stool. I'd almost rather do that than this. What was this other one? Why does that look so weird? We'll put it right here so that it can be moved around. Maybe we put like right here. We'll put one over here too. There, then you can kind of carry the little steps around and put it where you need it to be in the library to use it. Sorry, but the fact that one streamer being so obnoxious about Grace in the beginning of the game made me say calm down. She's new to the zombie apocalypse. Yeah, I think some people just don't get it, or like the real fear, right? Like you have to imagine not just like a zombie situation. What if there was like someone breaking into your house, right? Like all that kind of stuff changes when, you know, you can have all the training you want until something actually happens. And then you're going through everything like way slower. Like your brain is working at a snail's pace to try to like work things through sometimes. And for some people it goes by so fast, but your body's moving in slow motion kind of feeling. But I know what you mean, DJ. It's not fair to someone who, yeah, is like literally just learning about all this. Leon's been doing this for like 30 years. The bro knows what all this what's going on, you know? And to put it on her is crazy. Like that, you know? I might be getting rid of these and just doing the other railing. Which I'm fine with. Which is this one. Hello? Railing? Here we go. And see, not a weird shape. It's nice and easy. Putting it in here. Change it to this. Alright, and I know we did this. Did I save the plain ones? I maybe didn't. We'll have to cover this, though. Exactly. Like, do they forget that Leon has been the same since RE? Yeah. Along with every other protagonist in the series. I agree. I know exactly what you mean. You just, you don't know till it happens kind of deal. It can be stressful. But I think people also kind of act like that in streaming because they just want attention too. Like, they know it'll get, like, reactions and, you know, people being, like, you know, I don't know, or, like, trolling people, right? Because they know it'll get people riled up. Trolling is probably the better word for it. I don't know what I just placed right there. Or they just, like, don't put themselves in the character's shoes, right? I feel like a lot of streamers do that and then are quick to judge characters and stuff. I mean, bear in mind, I've seen very bad written characters before, so I feel as if you know, I'm not saying I couldn't discern like a badly written character or something else, because I have. I just feel as if it boils down to, like, can you put yourself in their shoes to see, like, why they're this way, or, you know? Because more than likely they're like that for a reason or were written that way. But yeah, in Grace's case, yeah, it's her first zombie apocalypse, and, you know, shit's crazy. Is it really putting it out there? I'm gonna be so mad if it just literally put that outside. Might need to double check real quick, you guys. Hold on. No, I need to be up here. We'll just fall down to the other one. It should be on the front of this, right? guess it doesn't matter. Okay, I thought it was the other way, so we're good. I thought that it was, I thought there was an actual ledge out here. There isn't. We're good. We got it. We can keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, but a lot of people can't do that, though, DJ. That's what's kind of surprising. Kind of like in real life, right? Like, you see, like, quick to judgment type deals when you haven't really, like, thought through, like, all the scenarios that could be happening with that person or whatever's going on, you know? Everything could just be totally different for them. And maybe not in a good way. Of course, that's no excuse for, like, certain behaviors or other stuff, but we just don't know what someone else has been through until you actually ask them what the heck's going on, you know? I'm fine with that little hiccup being there, that little space. I think it's so that you can walk in between this under area, so I'm gonna say it's whatever. I'm not gonna add I think there was originally a pillar right here. I mean, I guess we could actually add. I wonder if it would be weird to, no, I think you need it so you can walk through. It is necessary. Oh boy, we are gonna go through a lot of these. Do I have the other... No, I don't. I was about to say, how we have this, let's maybe just cover it in this. My problem is... Oh, I do. I have it right here. Like, we just make the pillar, like, really stylized, like this. Why not? Maybe we should just do this first. Hey, Dragon, how's it going? Oh man, just wait. We've essentially finished the library except filling it up with books. Oh, apparently I never got that underneath part. I'm guessing I also never, I know this is kind of... Well, actually, we should really be doing this in the paneling, now that I think about it. This one. Wait, why does it look so tiny? Is this not the same one? It's this one. Slim rectangle? So do they not have the, what? Oh, cut size. Here we go. I was like, what is going on here? It's this one. I don't so much mind that it's the one, but it seems like it's too much with the other. So let's make sure we get that. Oh, there's also this too. I didn't realize I missed that. We'll just do regular here. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. I'm hoping I don't forget any spots, but I think we'll be okay. Oh yeah, it was this part, and I think it was because I couldn't actually reach it. Or I just forgot. I ran out of material, so I told myself I would deal with it later. And now today is the later part. Jump up there. There we go. That feels a lot better. We already did that. So then let's just keep carrying up the, I need this too. I guess, we need to finish all this here. We just did panels. We probably did, like, that size. Looks like it. And then we'll do black for that. Let's sell these. Okay, there. And then we have this for outside. And then we will add one more light. This will be for up here and downstairs. For the lights here. And we actually need to delete these. And I think this one. Any other ones? No. Alright, and then we gotta grab this we don't need. But I do need to carry up this other one, though. This guy. Oh, it's like a whole thing up there. I don't know what that looks like from the outside, though. Hopefully we're not messing something up. To be honest, I don't even think I can reach the rest of those. Oh, maybe I can. It'll just have to be as good as we can get it here. Alright, there's that. I could almost say we could bring up the one light up here. The one chandelier. Would that be too crazy? And then we just do the other smaller ones. We could do something more simple like this, too. Like, put the big one here, and then we can utilize the smaller ones for the halfway points, I guess. Is this considered the middle? I don't know, I like these little guys. They're, like, weird looking. Warm it up a little bit. Turn it down a bit, like, to here. And then let's attach this to this one. And then we'll use the mini versions of these. Because you don't want to hit your head, right? So you have this one. You kind of need a light, like, right here. Oh, okay, it still counts as both. Okay. We do this. I'm gonna move this over just a little bit. There, like right there. And then we'll grab one for like right here. Actually, if anything, we should just be copying this. And we'll also, well, do we feel like that's enough? I mean, I suppose one more wouldn't hurt, like right here. And I don't have to worry about anything too, like, in here, you know? Alright, now we should need our bricks. We'll just leave a couple on every other step or something. It's doubtful that we will eventually need all of these, but that way we're not trying to go up and down the steps. Once we get the bricks in here, I might decide to put some other lights, maybe on the wall. I just don't want to do too much. And whether or not we want to put drapes or something, I mean, I guess we could. I don't feel as if it's necessary, though. Considering it's just a tower. Missing any pieces? Doesn't look like it. Let's keep going. What did I tell you about putting all the stuff here? Damn, that plane's low. Oh, no, don't get stuck. Keep going. Am I missing any? All right. Like I said, for the tower, very straightforward. I'm not trying to overcomplicate this. We, in fact, did not need all the, all these, boxes of tile. We might as well just use what we've got down there. Oh, got that too. I'm glad we added these windows back. Before it looked kind of lonely and sad. Oh, there's a hole right there. Okay. Well, I don't know what that looks like from the outside, but that is going to be an annoying spot to try to, place our stuff back. Oh, let me get up here. The fact that we're crouching on top of a railing is kind of insane. Like, if you really, like, think about it, how dangerous that is. You know? Oh, there's a hole there, too. So does all this have a little hole there? Oh yeah, they all kind of have like a little hole here. Interesting. Okay. That totally won't let in some kind of bugs or something. That side's fine. Okay. I mean, from the other side, I guess we could see what that looks like if we have to go outside and fix all that. But there we go. Tower is, I think, pretty good. I think we just leave it like this. I might add some other lights in here, but like, we could actually really just add multiple of these. There's that one, the big one, this one. Perhaps some kind of other lights for in here, like, ooh, let's pick... Like I said, I always kind of favor these. Let's do something like this. That way, I guess if you need to get under this crawl space, you could. Got some kind of little light there. The rest, I feel comfortable that this is well lit enough to see going up here. Just realized that's not even, actually. It needs to be, like, right here. Okay, guys. The tower is completed. I'm not going to do anything else with this in here. Let's go back to the library. We'll probably have just enough time to, well, put books in it. But at least everything matches. It's all a part of the aesthetic. Okay, all the lights turned off. Here is the library for anyone that hasn't seen it yet. We got like little mini shelves. We've got the built-ins here. Little step stools, seating. A spot where you can lay out some stuff. Go up the steps. More seating up here, including little bench cutouts. I might add little piles of books up here or something, but I say for right now, it's pretty chill. From up above, it looks really cool. We try to make it as even as we could. It is going to be slightly off, just purely because the room itself is not perfectly even with the windows and stuff, so... Yeah, book time. We had to fill up all these with books, and it's going to be insane. Or at least as many books as what looks nice, right? And unfortunately, a lot of these, I don't know if we, oh, we can. See, I thought these would be too tall. Oh, well, so only on some of them they are. Okay. We're just going to scatter stuff everywhere. This is gonna take a bit. Hopefully you guys are ready. I don't know what book series it is. We're just putting it in there. We'll do something like that with the blue. And, we gotta put books in here, too. Oh, it sucks that we can't put stuff there. We'll have to just add individual books as we go here. Utmost concentration to put all these in here. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm glad we made all these kind of tall enough. Except for this one. This one we didn't. Dang, the fact that we just master crafted some of these shelves here is kind of crazy. That we recalled exactly how tall some of these books were. A mini book series. I guess this goes right here. Our little baby books. Straight up encyclopedia down here. I know I'm absolutely aging myself by saying that. The little set of books there. That looks so silly. We're aging ourselves there. Encyclopedia? What do you mean? What is an encyclopedia? It's a wealth of knowledge in ancient times. Okay, we could do the tall big guys here too. Don't even have any books on this shelf yet. Oh, we can't have that. Let's choose, how about blue? Blue and black set. Maybe some will be uneven, although I don't know if my heart could take it. Could do more of the tall ones. Are these not the same? How come these look different than, our other books that we just had? Oh yeah, I guess they are a little shorter then. Okay. Very well then. We're gonna absolutely break this game. It is not gonna like all the stuff we're doing. Please fit in here. Dude. Yes. Excellent. Everything is fitting according to plan. I mean, not really. There is still some spacing going on, but you know, we're not going to worry too much about that. It's just gotta look filled. Like we're starting to get some books up in here. Suppose in hindsight we could actually just concentrate and try to fill in the books the right way, like just do something like this, but the taller black books. Oh, these are too tall. Can I put it right here? Nice. Let's do something like this. And if I recall, some of these other book stacks are actually really wide, right? Yes, they are. That's fine. Let's do something like this. Put it on there. Yeah. Let's change this. See, this needs to be all the books need to be the same color. Really? Whatever. You guys can barely tell the difference, right? Totally can't see the difference there. The slight color differentiation. Maybe some of them will be mixed up. You could also fill up one of these things with scrolls, too. Also not out of the realm, either. Definitely can fit doubles these booksies here. Alright, and then we use single books. See, the issue with the singles is that you have to, like, actually tell it how tall or not that you want this, so... And you can't just change colors on the cuff. It has to be, like, individually... adding colors to these. We're in for a ride here. But at least I know for certain that these books are going to fit and it's going to work out. I mean, on our custom shelves, it seems to be okay. Like, these we literally made from scratch and all the books seem to fit actually really well. Shocker, I know. Stop. Just let me put this here. It's the same book series, you guys. Why are we doing this? And this will be the part that breaks the game because we are adding too many elements of stuff in here. This is in the way. I mean, it's getting there. Kinda, sort of. Oh, Lord. Put it back. And little baby bookies like this one. It fits. Yep. So many books. Little guys. Why not? I'm not sure why they look so textury right now. It's never usually the case. We'll need the thin book again, like this one. Nice. Okay. See, I wish you could grab these and put these in a certain direction, but it doesn't let me do that. Instead, I'm given this. Oh, excuse me. Vertical, please. It's like if you start it from this way, it keeps it, but then if you don't, it turns it the opposite way. It's the strangest thing. It is the strangest thing I've ever seen. Really? Yeah, it does it fine this way. So when you do it the other way, it is not cool with that. Okay. Oh, we have so much. Maybe we can do this in between our other build that we're doing. Oh, already did that side. Okay, so actually the two little ones are filled. Nice. I guess we just continue around. Change the colors of all these. I wish that it would at least stay in, like, the same section. Okay, one row is completed. Can I fit the tall ones up here? I can. Let's put some of the thin books in here. And some of the little guys, too. These dudes. I suppose mixing in a couple of the actual titles wouldn't hurt. Stop. Stop putting stuff which way in that. Man, would Jawa and I just have a bunch of, like, ancient scrolls? We could do that, actually. I think we'll have a lot better of a time adding all these books and things because of, what's it called? Our other build where we had the library and stuff, it was more difficult because it didn't quite, work with the open, like, the spy cabinet, whatever they call it, the secret door cabinet, I don't know, it was just really weird about keeping all the books on there. We could add some stuff up here, too. Can I put this up here? Dude, there we go. Do this, and then we can add... where is the scrolls at? It's like in the regular stuff, isn't it? Like this? See, to me, they should have this in, the book section. Putting things like this. Sure. Why not? I must have passed it. There it is. Ancient scroll time. Our highest and most delicate items will be up top for the ancient mummified scrolls, I guess. Go even higher. Will it let me? What if I'm crouched? Can I go up further? A little bit. Not by much, though. Oh, yep, let me just stack these, please. Gotta make it look a little messy here. Maybe as if someone reached a little too far into the scrolls here. Let me place all the scrolls on top of each other. Just like the books, it just does weird stuff. Okay, and then let's add... We could also have sorters, too. Like, how big are these? I wonder if we could put these, just put some like this, because these are deeper things here. I have no idea what could be hidden in these, but there's something in them. Oh, this was a specialty one we made. So let's move this out of the way. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. More books time. I guess we should maybe... Actually, let's just do all the top parts that we want to have scrolls. Put the scrolls on them real quick. I am going to do some other decoration items up here. So like I might add like a vase here or whatever. Suppose we could utilize things like this, because this like just barely fits, which is kind of crazy. How big is this again? Oh, perfect, dude. Just do something like this too. Vases. Eight likes, thank you guys. More scrolls. Make them stick out. Some not as far out. Yeah, this is where we're at though. For anyone just popping in, we have a bit of time to do this, but we are quite literally just filling up this library. So that's why it is, it's not too crazy exciting what's going on. It's all done, though. Like, everything in the building is done. Officially, we're just filling it up with stuff now. AKA this stuff. 9 likes, thank you guys. We are just manifesting items and energy in here. Oh, please. I'm not entirely sure what other decorations I'd want to put up there, but we'll figure something out. At first we start with scattering books, but then it didn't seem like it was really going all that fast, so... I don't know, I feel like if Jawa and I could, we'd have some type of cool scrolls collection. I mean, a couple of these, perhaps? These definitely mean something somewhere. I don't know what. We could do pictures as well. Like propped up photos. How about these kinds of things? Places we've been, stuff that we've done. I might be able to get up onto this without needing a... Oh, maybe not. I'll have to move this. Temporarily here. Take me to the medieval items again. Put like a few resting gauntlets or something. Yes. And I fear we'll have to do the same for the other side. Book time. Again. So I feel like that's pretty, like, good, right? Front section already has some books going on. Now it's just, yeah, we just keep going. Oh, we have a lot to do. And it's already almost 3 hours. We might not finish this part, but we could, in between each episode of our other one, put some books in here. Or maybe it's a collection not yet full. We'll collect books as we go, type of deal. We will just collect books as we go. And let's choose different colors. B, please. Thank you. Oh, so tedious. Oh yes, it is tedious. Oh, come on. Right there. Nice, one more. Cool. What next? What have we not used in a while? These, I guess? These kind of match this. Then if I add this, can I add a whole nother row of these? Kinda, sort of. What about even... Oh, let's do like a random stack in the middle. Will this fit? No, it won't. It won't fit. Too tall. Oh, we could also just do like a stack of skewed books as well. Maybe not quite as good. Sure, that could work. Let's save. I feel like, I don't know if we've been getting auto saves or not, but we've put a lot of things in here. I worry for our lives as far as how much more we can add. We'll put a plant right here. Spider plants are always easy to add. Hey, Ills. I actually love the clutter part of the build. It just makes it feel more homey inside. I agree with you. Just the game part, I mean, you've seen it firsthand. If you add too much stuff, it just doesn't jive with whatever is going on. It's just too much for it to handle, I guess. For the game to, like, figure out what the heck's going on here. Sorry guys, I keep accidentally clicking uncrouch when I didn't mean to do that. Thank you for the like, by the way. How's it going? Ugh. Stop. Put this here. One more. Nice. Oh, I didn't add the black to that. Let's fix this real quick. Was there other ones that I forgot? I think all the rest of these we did. Yeah, we did. Alright. There, it's going. No, that is adjusted. It doesn't look very, very warm like how I want it. Alright, keep going. We gotta do this other side bookshelf too. This side here. We haven't even touched the interior, barely any of the interior there. Drink something. We're already at 3 hours. I knew this would take a while. But not this long. Pretty good. How are you? The baby's doing? We're all doing good. They're sleeping downstairs, I'm sure. We have our mulberry tree is starting to produce some fruit. It's a little early for it right now, so we'll probably get better fruit in like maybe 2 or 3 months or so. But all the fruit that's falling on the ground, that's kind of like so-so fruit. The dogs are eating the berries, so they asked to go outside to just eat a bunch of berries. Which is fine. They can eat mulberries. There's nothing like bad for them with eating mulberries. It's just they just purely asked to go out just to eat those. I need to scoot this closer. Oh boy, there we go. They're asking to go out to eat the berries. They love berries. And, yeah, other than that, nothing really too crazy. So the tree produces fruit multiple times a season? It does. It's warm enough here that, it'll, like, stay pretty dormant, like, with some leafage going on for, like, you know, maybe two or three-ish months where it's kind of cold here, but the rest of our winter and into spring and summer is all just warm or extremely hot, and it thrives in that kind of environment, so we can get, like, berries twice, maybe even 3 times a year, depending on the weather and how all that goes. But yeah, you can look it up if you want. It's called Ever-Bearing Mulberry. Here, I'll type it for you. So then you kind of see what the fruits look like. They're like smaller versions of a regular mulberry. We have that one. It's called Ever-Bearing Mulberry. And then the other one with the longer berries, that's... those ones aren't quite ready yet. That one only maybe produces like twice a year. Is called a... how would I spell that? Shang... It's called Shangri-La. Oh, I can't think of how to spell it. Maybe it's like the Shangri-La, like that, and then mulberry. There you go. But yeah, they, the fruit's really good, and you can can it, you can make pies, you can eat them fresh off the tree, or keep them in the fridge for a little bit to cool them off if you want cooler berries. Yeah, they're really good. And the dogs eat them off the ground. Oh, I am on the ground right now. In the game, I was like, why am I not shorter than I want to be here? These ones are little, right? Yeah, they're itty-bitty books. Itty-bitty books. I guess those are the same. Maybe I should change those. Last year I bought pink blueberries. Those are delicious too. Was it like a pink lemonade? Here in the States, there's what's called a pink lemonade blueberry. They're really good. And the berries are actually really large too. I'm not sure if those are similar to what you guys have. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We've had those. They're really good. Most definitely have had those. And I'm trying to think of, we don't, well, sadly, we don't have the bushes anymore, but we had quite a few of them. And I can't for the life of me think what the other two were. Yeah, I can't think of what they are. They were people names, too. And by people names, I just mean it's like a person's name, Blueberry, and I don't remember what they were. But yeah, pink lemonade we've had, and, oh my gosh, it's actually gonna bother me. I don't remember what the other ones are. If I remember, I'll try to ask Jawa, and he'll know right off the top of his head what all that stuff is. That's like his, you know, it's his thing. He plants them, so he remembers what they all are. I guess that works for those books being there. What about this one? Sure, we'll go with this guy. Can I scooch over a little bit, buddy? There we go. Uh-oh, the game is lagging. Can you imagine, you guys? We had $16 million at the beginning of this episode, and we're now at 15.8. And I kind of really don't understand how that's even possible. I don't know how we spent that much money already. Just in this one room. Maybe the furniture, I guess, but I don't know. Did we really buy that much furniture? Not really. I feel as if we did not buy that much stuff. Oh, Jawa? Jawa, are you on a call? Hey, besides the strawberry lemonade, what were the other blueberries we had? Do you remember?
What do you mean, blueberries?
When we used to have the blueberry bushes, do you remember what those ones were?
Oh, my experiment. Yeah, dude. It was. What was? I tried a bunch of them. The best one that seemed like it had the most promise was the Snow Chaser. We tried Misty.
Hold on. Stop. Okay, so the other ones were Misty, Blueberry.
Well, you know, an easier way to figure this out is if you go to Stark Bros and then you type in Phoenix, Arizona zip code. All the ones that had the check boxes, I tried all of those.
Okay, well, I don't need like a whole crazy list of them. I didn't realize we.
They want to do that. That's what they can do.
Well, no, I'm just so pretty much Misty Blueberry. What was the first one you said?
Sunshine.
Sunshine Blueberry. O'Neill. Not Magnus. No ills.
Jubilee.
We didn't have that. Jubilee Blueberry was one.
Yeah, I think one was called Peach Sorbet. I think was one.
Oh,
There was another one.
Yeah,
like
Peach
Silver
Sorbet.
Dollar.
And the Silver Dollar. And that one looks like elvish leaves, right?
It was pink icing. I'm pretty sure it wasn't pink lemonade.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it was pink icing. I'd have to double check the Stark Bros. Well, it was an experiment, and an expensive experiment.
It was an expensive experiment.
What I realized was that I need to have a better microclimate for the blueberries. So I'm focusing on just getting the trees a good size, and then the parts of my yard that are like super shaded, that's where a potential, raised bed blueberry bush could be.
I don't know if you guys can hear all that, but he's saying them.
Hey, are you finishing up? Or are you going to be on for it?
I mean, I'm kind of at a point where I'm just filling this up with books. We're chugging along here. Probably not too much longer. I don't know if I can, if we're gonna finish this today or not.
Yeah,
but
no worries. We'll leave you to it.
Yeah, we still got a lot of books to do, you guys. But I mean, we're doing pretty good though. I mean, we've gotten these two little guys filled. We've gotten all of those filled. Sporadically other ones here and there filled with books. Still gotta do this side. Oh my gosh, we have so many to do. So many to do. 101 uses for, maybe we have multiple plant encyclopedia books here. Put those there. Can I fit this here? Perfect. Alright, I might as well fill this side, so at least we know we're doing it section by section. Can I fit the big tall bros down here? Oh, I can do this. This looks fine. That way they're at least kind of similar books. Scooch these guys back a bit. This year, I want a new tree. I've heard about a berry that tastes sweet like a pineapple. Jawa? He would know. Yeah, real quick, last question. I'm sorry. Last question. Hold on. I'll ask him real quick. He probably knows what it is. He, like, researches this stuff, on YouTube and things like that. He gets really in depth into it.
What's up?
So Ills is looking for a berry that's sweet and tastes like a pineapple. What berry is that? Do you know? And she says, I have a kiwi berry. Do we have those?
When you say kiwi berry, you talk about ground berries. They call them like ground cherries sometimes.
Do you mean
like a little gold? Like they're in a lantern. It's like a little yellow. It almost tastes like a kiwi.
Do you mean the ground cherry for that kiwi berry one?
Yeah, it has like a little, almost like a lantern that grows around and you pull it back for the berry inside. They call them a bunch of different things. They call them like ground cherries. A fruit that tastes like a pineapple. Are you talking about like the pineapple guava?
What about the pineapple guava, Ills? Is that the one you're looking for?
100% pineapple. It's not really a berry though. It's a guava. Tastes like pineapple. I mean, I'm sure I'd probably think of it later, but that's not the top one. It's very moment.
She says the kiwi berry she has is a climbing, like it climbs, like it has a vine. Oh, that's the one? Yeah, they have a pineapple guava, and they also have a strawberry guava.
And they have a lemon guava.
And a lemon guava, too. So 3 different kinds of guavas you can pick. And that's spelt like this here. So what you're looking for is a guava, like that. So a pineapple guava, and they have strawberry, and they have lemon. You're getting 3 trees? I would maybe try them from the store first. They're good. They just have a very intense tropical flavor. Especially when you grow them fresh from home. Like, they're not quite the same as, like, when you get them from the store. They're gonna be even crazier tasting, like, in a good way. Just a very intense flavor, and for me, it was, like, a little too strange. I can see the appeal of where people would want it, but I felt like I couldn't eat it, like, all the time, you know? Oh, I can't fit this in here. Man. This one? Yes, I can. Alright. Put all these in here. I said, I suppose a couple of the books can be askewed, right? Yeah, I mean, the pineapple one, if you liked it enough, then yeah, I would go for it and get your own, The other 2 I would maybe try. Because we have the strawberry one, and that's the one that I felt like it didn't quite taste like strawberry to me. It just tasted like some kind of tropical something. It wasn't quite the same, even though it's named strawberry. Lemon one, kind of. Similar tropical taste with a hint of lemon. Not lemon. So many bookies here. Oh boy. Oh, we might not be able to finish these. Holy cow. But I mean, look at this, though. It's filling up. We're getting books in here. Let's keep going for this real quick. We'll try to finish this bookshelf, and then I guess we'll call it. We'll call it for the stream. It's really tiny, this one. Oh, I can actually fit these ones in here. Nice. Was not expecting that. I don't really know what kinds of books those are. Just a regular book. Does that say illegible? Just a regular book? Is that what that book's called? I didn't even notice that. That's funny. That is funny. Right, let's just keep on keeping on here. Feel as if we could probably add these. Man, can you imagine a time before they actually added the multiple book sets that you could put in here? Someone would have to have a lot of like actual commitment to set up individual books like this, you know? For sure, I am. Glad you could be here. We'll, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday, huh? I might be doing, since technically we actually finished the house. So actually, you know what? We'll stop. Let's do a final tour of the house. So that way at the end, people can see kind of like what we did. We'll call it a stream then, and go from there, I guess. And tomorrow I'll be in the Walking Trade game. And I guess it'll be next Tuesday we'll start the whole new build, I suppose. Alright, guys. We are officially done with our new house. We moved from the Peaky residence into the Victorian mansion. Here it is. There is a side yard where the pups get let out. You can kind of peek the, oh boy, the greenhouse back there. We did extend that. I will show you guys that in a minute. Here is our now new garage, double garage. There's that in here. We just got some regular storage up there. Little work area. That's where the cars are in there. Actually just realized, well, no, I think we connected both lights to this. A miniature little hangout spot and attic equipment so we can do, like, exercise up here. That's the top of that storage. I'll show you guys the underground when we get around to the beehive stuff. Here's the front porch a little better there. Ugh, I gotta fix that. Hold on. Oh boy, we gotta fix that real quick. I knew it was too good to be true that we didn't need to absolutely fix that. Hold on. Alright, looks like we didn't do it to this side. We just did it to, oh, maybe... Oh, we didn't do that initially because of the, because it came out. So how am I gonna jump up there? Sorry, side plan. We gotta get up here real quick. 10 likes, thank you guys. Hold on. We will fix this. Nice. We are just gonna have to leave the weird random bricks here, but this is a mistake. We'll fix this. Alright, we'll just leave that be. As long as it didn't muff up and do the other sides, it's fine. You guys get to see up here, though. We got this completed, and it's just a walk path and spots to sit and chill. You can see the greenhouse patio from up here. It looks crazy. garden on the side there from above. Our maze that we've got. There's the garage. I'm probably just gonna jump off this to be real here. We can get down there faster by doing that. Alright, back to the tour. House. The front porch. We did the garage already, walking through that. Here is the maze. Little fountain. There is a side part if you want to just go through the side. There is only one way through the maze, and it's this way. There's a library. You can see it from up there. Jawa's orchard. On these little dirt mound thingies. A compost pile. The planter beds. Bee houses, which by the way goes down into a bee room. Where Jawa can harvest the honey and build new bee boxes. That's all connected to that underground area for here. There's a light there. Let's close that again. More of the garden. More fruit tree stuff. Blueberry bushes, raspberries, blackberries, bananas. A cute seat. A pool. There it is from the porch angle there. Under the patio, we just did a grill. Back door into the house. This is the interior of the greenhouse. We did expand it from its original form, which is just that first building there. This does have little grow lights here, along with the normal lights. And then here's the other part that's more ground tree. You can do stuff in here. A little fountain. Workspace in here. Shut all that stuff here. We do have outdoor lights. It's just sunny outside, so we'll snag that later. AKA we'll turn them on later, but back, that's actually our master bedroom at the bottom, so the pups can come out here and use the restroom. They can also come out through the other side door by the pool without interfering with the plants. Private porch. We'll walk back through the other way so we can just go through the front of the house. We'll walk through the sidebar here, right here. Our fountain. Oh, yes. Alright, front door. That's actually the outdoor lights. Let's not do that yet. Let's do this one. Alright, foyer entrance. So you guys can see the plant wall, all that from this way. Living room. That goes out to the patio you guys just saw earlier, that door over there. Here is the other half of the living room. If you maybe don't want to sit and watch TV, you can just have coffee and chat. Got a little spot there. Bathroom in here. Pretty chill. Nothing too crazy for the guests to use. And in case the guests want to have some other stuff to do, you have a whole entertainment center in the basement. Which coincidentally also goes to the underneath area, so that's pretty cool. There's that. Seating area as well. Built in for the TV. And yeah, there's that. We'll shut all these off as we go, because that'll break the game if we keep them all on here. All right, we'll go into the dining room and the kitchen. There's that. And the kitchen. Both ways there. And of course you can see it from outside as well. And then the pantry. I thought this was really cool because you can actually, light was already on in here. You have access to going outside and gathering fresh ingredients if you need them. But there's the pantry there. Downstairs, access to the chamber if you need to. Alright, and then we will head upstairs. Which, I think we have a switch right here. So looking up, you see what this looks like here. There is a third floor. I thought it looked very, like, symmetrical and beautiful. Artwork right here. Second floor with a piano here. Up there as well, do a sweep. You got art pieces and, I don't know, ancient collectibles. A plant feature under the steps there. And then there's the third floor, which we saw from down there. It's actually a little art studio up here. There's the seating there. Ceiling continues up there. Paint section for Jawa and I to paint if we want to paint. This is a glass floor, so you can see looking down too. And then here is the other area, which has our washer-dryer section. Laundry room. Nothing too fancy in here, just regular storage to store stuff. And then here is the streaming room. His and her gaming situation here. There's my spot. A little area where you can sit and chill in front of the fireplace if you want to just chat and not be stressed about anything. Alright, we're getting there. We're almost done. Kinda, sort of. Alright, that's the third floor. Over here we have a kid's bedroom as well as a guest bedroom. There's the entry to this. Here's the kids' room. Pretty legit. Double bunk beds. Lit up TV area, obviously. Alright, guest room here. And then the bathroom that they use is up here. I mean, you can turn the lights on in here, but it feels fairly bright in here without it. Toilet tub. Sink action. Alright. And then we have what we've been working on last but not least is the library. Our final homage, our final thing we had to do in this house, and it looks awesome. So you guys can see the second floor up there. What we've filled in so far, we have yet to fill in all the books, but it will be just one of those work in progress kind of deals. A little closer in on this, which is our seating area, where you can have a book and look at stuff. Down here as well. That little stool is supposed to be over there. Down here. Got little seat spots in between when you find books and things from this way. Up the stairs. Here is the second floor. Has own individual seating here too, for a little spot to rest if you want to rest. Other little spot to chill at. Looking down. I love that you can kind of see the maze back there. I think slowly as we get other houses for the DLC or otherwise, we'll just slowly fill up our bookcases with books. But this is our new home, you guys. This is where we live now. We no longer have the Peaky residence. It is just this house here. And this is what we did for in here. We just reskinned it. That way, aesthetically, it matches the house. A little better angle there. Alright, and that's that. We're done. We are done with the Victorian Mansion. Again, I'm thinking Tuesday. Tuesday we will be, we'll be starting the, Double Trouble House. That way, tomorrow and Friday, I will be playing The Walking Trade. I'd love to see anyone here in chat hang out with me for that. It's been a really fun little game. And I want to give it a few more plays to see if some stuff gets fixed. Otherwise, I might also consider combining, Town to City, maybe, as our other in-between game until the DLC comes out for this. Although I fear that if I get too into it, I might really like Town to City and might have to keep it permanent, but we'll see. Alright, 10 likes for the stream, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys following me for the journey for this house. It's been a fun time. I will be in my time at Sandrock this evening. There we go. Put that in chat for anyone just lurking. Lurkers, thank you. Chatters, thank you. You guys are awesome. You too, DJ. I am. Again, have a good one. Ills, you have a good one. Dragon, have a good rest of your day. Reality. Jordan, Wade. Zasa, have a good one also. A DJ Salsa, good to see you too. Hope you have a great day. Shadow X Gaming, if you're lurking, thanks for popping in. You have a good day. And I think I got everybody. Thank you, Ills. I'm glad you guys like it. I promise we're gonna do even more crazy stuff for that last bigger piece. And then I'm gonna pray the DLC comes out like next month. I really, really hope that the April rumors are true, but I'm kind of scared it isn't. But anyway, thank you. Guys, see you tonight, or I will see you, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Have a good one.